What's up, you guys? This is Tim Trevathan with Tim Trevathan Homes, and we're covering another new construction video, but this one is a bit special. The reason why is because it's in Sugar Hill, which is right on the edge of Suwanee. I basically would want to call this Suwanee because so many people these days are moving to Suwanee. It's a highly sought after area. A lot of articles are covering this as being one of the top destinations for people to move to in the North Metro Atlanta suburbs. And for good reason, because of the safety and the different amenities, things to do, restaurant, shopping and dining, jobs and employment, as well as the location. And if I mentioned schools, did I mention schools? Some of the best in all of it Metro Atlanta. And for many, they're looking in North Gwinnett High School District. But you can see that in the last 2 years, some of you may or may not know, there hasn't been any new construction. The last one was Harvest Park in 2022, and then right across the street from there, there is Echo Park being built, and those are gonna be townhomes. But this one here, it's called Creekside Landing in Sugar Hill, is one of the premier destinations right now because you've got single family homes. All of them are single family, and there are 41 lots. You can see on the map here that they are pretty much uniform in size for the lot, but you've got that one cul-de-sac where there's a little bit bigger space for those lots. Now you are gonna find a lot premium of $18,500 to cover that, but if you're in that budget, by all means, that may be one of the best locations. Now, why this is such a special video? Because these lots have not been released yet. This is a sneak peek preview. You're hearing from me first compared to anybody else. And the reason why I know about it is because I have a client that did some research himself and drove by. In fact, I drove by this past weekend to take a look, and I couldn't get in. When I went to the front entrance, it was gated off, so I couldn't even access the neighborhood. Now, this was on a Sunday afternoon, so if you try to go Monday through Friday, then you could probably get in. I think that gate is open because they're gonna have to do some construction work, obviously. Now, it is off of Suwanee Dam Road, and it is a few minutes north of North Gwinnett High School District. And the school districts that are zoned for this neighborhood is Riverside Elementary, North Gwinnett Middle School, and North Gwinnett High School. And again, this is in Sugar Hill. These homes, Creekside Landing, are built by Creekside Communities. This is a local builder that has had 30 years of experience, so they're not a national builder like D.R. Horton or Pulte, but by all means, they have incredibly good experience. And there's been a lot of local projects that they have done over the years, and many customers are happy. Now, out of these 41 lots, these haven't been released, so you're probably wondering, well, how do I know about these? Well, because my client's got a contract, and you're also probably thinking, well, wait, how can he get a contract? Well, there is a final plat that is being approved by the city in mid-March. That's the plan. But right now, the builder is accepting up to 5 contracts on the preliminary plat. So if the final plat comes out and they find out that there are some differences, like a difference in the property line moving back or moving forward, or there needs to be 4 trees instead of 2 trees required by the city to be planted on the front or backyard, then those things will be changed through an amendment to the contract. But my client, he didn't want to wait, he wanted to get in, and he's able to choose the lot that he wanted. Now, what kind of floor plans can you expect? Well, here are some of them. You've got the Richmond plan, which is a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom home, and it's a front elevation, meaning you've got the garage, 2-car garage there right on the front. And then you've got that floor plan there you can see on the first floor and the second floor, where you've got a big family room and a bedroom / home office on the main level, and then you've got the other bedrooms on the second floor, along with a huge owner's suite. Then you've got the Williamson plan, which is a 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom home. And this one's actually got a 3-car garage. So you've got a lot of space to store things, if not cars, then just your belongings. And then you've got the Suwanee plan, which is a 5-bedroom, 4.5-bathroom house with a 2-car garage with an optional carriage garage. And what is a carriage garage? Basically, it's an extension out to the side where you have the 2-car garage. You'll have a little bit smaller in terms of the height of the roof line in relation to the rest of the house. More like a place where you could store a car. It will definitely be the size for the car, but you will notice that it is a different size than the rest of the house. And these floor plans are gonna be anywhere from 3,000 to 3,500 square feet. Again, this is a hot area. People are looking for new homes in North Gwinnett High School, and there aren't any, except for this one. And you might say, well, you did a video way back on another one called Haven Overlook, and yes, those are in the same area, but they're over $1 million. These homes are priced around $800,000. So you've got the Richmond and Suwanee floor plans, which are priced at starting at $799,900, And then you got the Williamson floor plan. Because it's a 3-car garage, it's a little bit higher price at $809,900. Now here's the catch. If you get in early before the final plat in mid-March, they will honor these prices before they have a price jump. As soon as the lots start being released, immediately, all across the board, all the lots will increase by $30,000. So now is the time to get in. And again, it's up to 5 contracts on these preliminary plat lots. So you can still get in like my client did today. And how do you do that? You secure a contract by signing the contract electronically, depositing a $25,000 earnest money check, and having a pre-approval letter from a lender. Doesn't have to be the builder's lender. And speaking of which, if you're wondering what kind of incentives that the preferred lenders are offering, it's $2,500 credit towards closing costs. Yeah, not that much. Usually you'll find it's $10,000 or $15,000 in other areas of Metro Atlanta, but this is a small amount because they already know that these lots are highly sought after. So it may be to your benefit to go with an outside lender in this case, where they could get you a lower interest rate and be able to match or beat that $2,500 credit that the builder's preferred lender is offering. Now, if you really want to dive deep into the details of the pricing, well, you have to look at which lot. For example, a cul-de-sac lot has a lot premium of $18,500. You need to add that to the price of the home. So if you do a Suwannee floor plan, which is $799,900, add $18,500 on top of that. And if you do a carriage garage, which actually is required by the builder if you end up going with a cul-de-sac lot because the lots are bigger, then that's going to be an additional amount of $28,500. And here's what a carriage garage looks like. So again, this is just a rendered image of a different community, but this is what you can expect a carriage garage to look like. So there you have it. Since they haven't had any homes built yet, I don't have any model homes to show you. And the day that I went over there, again, it was gated off. But if you want to stop by there, leave me a message. I'll give you the address and you can go drive by there. And take a look at my channel. If you've been following me for a while, you can see that I've got a lot of new construction home content. Why? Not just to provide the information, but because I want to work with you. I help clients buy not just on the resale side, but also new construction homes. As I mentioned, I have one that went under contract today on a preliminary plat lot in Creekside Landing. So give me a call, love to represent you on the buyer side, and there's no commission that has to be paid as the builder pays mine. And again, subscribe, like if you are new to my channel, and message me if you want to know more information about Creekside Landing. Take care.